I set up Sort, Style and Stage because I'm absolutely passionate about property and everything to do with property, architecture, interiors, landscaping. I just love and breathe it all of the time. And I wanted to help other people enjoy what they could achieve in their properties, whether they were homeowners or investors. As part of a team that I run, we refurbish, we renovate, we stage, we provide interiors as well as landscaping services for our homeowner and investor clients. I'm very involved in my client projects, responsible for design and delivery of each and every step of the project that we agree with the client. In this client project, we completely refurbished the property inside and out. The appliances that we've chosen on this particular project have been very high-end, so Neff, wine chiller, integrated fridge, freezer, oven, hob, all the latest technology that somebody will be wanting when they walk through that front door. We want our client to attract the most return in terms of their investment when they come to sell. It's been a huge project, everything from designing and implementing a central heating system, new plumbing, redesigned the layouts for the kitchen. We've completely changed access to the kitchen so that we've increased capacity, storage and flow by an extra third, and we've completely transformed the garden. One thing that I'm passionate about is to make sure that we cherish the building that we're working on, and here this is a beautiful character property, so we've embraced that character but we've brought it right up to date to 21st century modern living. So we've also staged the property throughout, both inside and out, and the concept here was embracing the architecture of the property but making sure it was comfortable, relaxed, very inviting so that people will stay as long as possible when they're walking around the property. Depending on what my clients' needs are will depend on how I engage with them. I mean, if it's a small project, then a lot of that can be done verbally, but if it's a project of this scale, then we set out a scope of works with timetables and budgets. There is no usual. I think that's what makes us quite different to many other businesses. It's as long as it takes, but we make sure we keep it as focused and as short as possible. What's key is delivering it quickly, cost effectively, and in a high quality way, but also stylishly. We want our client to attract the most return in terms of their investment when they come to sell. Primary objective of what we're doing is adding value, and we do that in a number of ways. So for example, in this project, it's all about getting the highest return when the client comes to sell the property. So by renovating and staging, my experience tells me that we can add anything between 10 to 30% to the property valuation. So that's a really big win for our clients. If we're working on a rental property, for example, again, we normally expect to achieve a 13 to 30% increase in terms of the monthly rental as well as the property valuation. And then if we're working on a family home, it's about not only adding value financially, but also actually adding value to the way that people live, because the design that we've come up with, it's always about making sure that, in a forever home, that people have a new space that works for them and their family. Quite often, some of our clients are actually based abroad or they're remote even in this country. So in fact, I've never ever met them. The transaction between myself and them has resulted in them having that trust in me to manage their project from start to end. And it's amazing when they come back to me at the end and say, good job. That's what it's all about. Many people are struggling at the moment and the future is uncertain. There's a lot of economic pressures on everyone, and even at this time, I can still add value to my clients. And I can do that because I'm adept at finding cost-effective solutions and know what the target market needs, so I can deliver those quickly, efficiently. So even in this difficult time, there is still value to be added. We've refurbished 3 of the bathrooms, we've put new flooring in, we've done some electrical work, we've done some plastering. I mean, everything that you see on this project has been touched by us in some way or form. We're incredibly proud at Sort, Style and Stage, having achieved a number of accolades. The most recent is Home Staging Company of the Year 2022. We've also got incredible reviews across a number of platforms, Bark, House and Google, and that's the way that we want to continue, to provide a first class service to our clients. I'm a very hands-on person and I really love that part of the job. The practical side is always amazing because I've learnt so much in this experience. I'm very handy, I can turn my hand to most things and it's just really enjoyable to get stuck in there and get the work done. One of the favourite bits of the job are actually seeing the client's face at the end. I mean, it's always a surprise because it's just wow, and then it's getting that feedback is incredible and it's what makes what I do so special.